Socrates was born and lived nearly his entire life in Athens. His father Sophroniskos was a stonemason and his mother, Phaenarete, was a midwife. As a youth, he showed an appetite for learning. Plato describes him eagerly acquiring the writings of the leading contemporary philosopher Anaxagoras and says he was taught rhetoric by Aspasia, the talented mistress of the great Athenian leader Pericles. His family apparently had the moderate wealth required to launch Socrates' career as a hoplite, foot soldier. As an infantryman, Socrates showed great physical endurance and courage, rescuing the future Athenian leader Alcibiades during the siege of Potidaea in 432 BC. Through the 420s, Socrates was deployed for several battles in the Peloponnesian War, but also spent enough time in Athens to become known and beloved by the city's youth. In 423 he was introduced to the broader public as a caricature in Aristophanes' play, Clouds, which depicted him as an unkempt buffoon whose philosophy amounted to teaching rhetorical tricks for getting out of debt. The Socratic Legacy. Socrates is unique among the great philosophers in that he is portrayed and remembered as a quasi-saint or religious figure. Indeed, nearly every school of ancient Greek and Roman philosophy, from the Skeptics to the Stoics to the Cynics, desired to claim him as one of their own. Only the Epicurians dismissed him, calling him the Athenian buffoon. Since all that is known of his philosophy is based on the writing of others, the Socratic problem, or Socratic question, reconstructing the philosopher's beliefs in full and exploring any contradictions in second-hand accounts of them, remains an open question facing scholars today. Socrates and his followers expanded the purpose of philosophy from trying to understand the outside world to trying to tease apart one's inner values. His passion for definitions and hair-splitting questions inspired the development of formal logic and systematic ethics from the time of Aristotle through the Renaissance and into the modern era. Moreover, Socrates' life became an exemplar of the difficulty and the importance of living, and if necessary dying, according to one's well-examined beliefs. In his 1791 autobiography, Benjamin Franklin reduced this notion to a single line: humility, imitate Jesus and Socrates.